Ngayon, may mga instances na ang cost na na-incur mo is related sa new shares and tsaka sa old shares. Di ba ang sabi natin kapag ang cost related sa old shares, expense. Ngayon, kapag related siya sa new shares, reported siya sa equity. Ngayon, paano kapag ang new shares, paano kapag ang cost is related siya sa new shares at saka sa old shares pinagsama. So, ibig sabihin, na-incur mo yung cost na to, nakapagbenta ka, wait lang. So, ibig sabihin, yung cost na to is na-incur mo sa pagbebenta parehas ng new shares at ng old shares. So, yung cost na yon tawag doon is joint cost. Kaya nga siya joint kasi pinagsama, new shares and old shares. So, paano naman ang gagawing accounting doon? So, kapag ganun, i-allocate lang, pro rata. So, halimbawa, ang total cost mo, 500,000. Ang laki. Okay, sige, gawin na. 50,000, masyadong malaki. Gawin na natin 50,000. Tapos, ang new shares mo is 20,000. 20,000 shares. Tapos, ang old shares mo is 30,000 shares. Gawin na natin. Huwag masyado magpaparehas. So, ang new shares mo, sabihin na natin 35,000 shares. So, in total, may binebenta kang 75,000 shares. So, benta nun, gumastos ka ng 50,000. Paano mo hahatiin yung 50,000 na to? So, pro rata lang. 50,000 times 20 over 75, ito yung new. Tsaka 50,000 times 35 over, bakit 75? Sorry, 55. So, 20 over 55, tsaka 35 over 55. Yun yung multiply mo sa 50,000. Ngayon, yung 50,000 times 20 over 55, since sa new share siya, papasok siya sa equity, yung share premium tsaka share issuance cost. Ngayon, tong old shares, 50,000 times 35 over 55, ito papasok naman siya na expense. Nakuha yun? So, mamaya mag-sample tayo ng mas maayos. And then, ano yung mga example ng joint cost? Una, audit and other professional advice, opinion of counsel, tax opinion, fairness opinion and valuation report, prospectus design and printing. So, ayan, tandaan nyo yung mga expense na to. Yung mga cost na to. Yan, sila yung mga joint cost. Ngayon, sample tayo ng illustration. So, eto. Meron ka daw binebentang 700,000 new shares at saka 300,000 old shares. So, ang cost na na-incur mo sa pagbebenta nitong dalawa na to is documentary stamp tax na 25, fairness opinion and valuation report 125, tax opinion 100, newspaper publication 200, listing fee 300, other joint cost 275. So, determine natin kung ano-ano yung mga cost na to. So, kung tatandaan nyo, documentary stamp tax, this is a share issuance cost. Ang fairness opinion and valuation report, this is a joint cost. Diba? Ang tax opinion, this is also a joint cost. Newspaper publication, kung natatandaan nyo, share issuance cost siya. Listing fee, this is a cost of public offering of shares. Then other joint cost is syempre joint cost. So summarize natin siya dito sa baba. So ang total ng cost of public offering is ito lang, listing fee 300,000. Ang share issuance cost natin, dalawa, documentary stamp tax at saka newspaper publication, total of 225. And ang joint cost natin is 125, 100, 275, and 500. With a total of 500,000. So, anong entry natin? Di ba kapag cost of public offering, this is expense. Kapag naman share issuance cost,
Suspicious
dalawa
item
siya.
has been
Share
detected.
premium or share issuance cost. So, sa equity siya. Reported. Ano to? Hindi lumilitaw. Then, yung joint cost naman, diba? Ito yung ina-allocate. So, entryhan na natin. Una, entryhan natin yung cost of public offering. So, debit tayo ng stock listing fee, 300,000 and credit tayo ng cash, 300,000. Tong stock listing fee, this is expense immediately. Next, share issuance cost naman tayo. So, again, dalawa yon. Kapag yung shares in-issue more than par, may share premium siya, kaya doon mo siya ipapasok. Share premium, debit 225,000 and credit cash 225,000. Ngayon, kapag walang share premium yung shares, ibig sabihin in-issue siya at par. Ang entry natin, debit tayo ng share issuance cost 225 and cash 225. Again, tong share premium at share issuance cost is reported under the shareholders' equity. Then, tapos yung share issuance cost again is reported as a contra equity account under the share premium and retained earnings. Next, dito naman tayo sa joint cost. Di ba 500,000 yung total joint cost? Tapos 700,000 yung new shares, 300,000 yung old shares. So, kailangan natin siyang i-allocate. So, 700 yung new and 300 yung old. So, ang fraction natin is 7/10. Kasi 7 over 1 million. 700,000 over 1 million kapag, tawag nito? Ano tawag doon? Pag nilowest term, yun. Pag nilowest term siya, 7/10. Then 300,000 divided by or over 1 million is 3/10 kapag nilowest term. Ngayon, multiply lang natin. 500,000 times 7/10, that is 350,000. Next, 500,000 times 3/10, that is 150,000. So, itong 350,000, which is directly attributable to the newly issued and listed shares that will be reported sa account na share premium. So, debit tayo ng share premium, 350,000. Then, yung old shares na 150,000, debit naman tayo ng stock listing fee, 150,000. So, this is expense, this is equity. Then, credit tayo ng cash, total of 500,000. Ganun lang siya kadali. Okay, yung account na gagamitin, pwedeng kung ano siya, ayan, stock listing fee na lang gamitin natin. So, ito stock listing fee na lang gamitin nating name ng account kapag expense ng share issuance cost. Ay, hindi. Kung ng expense ng public offering of shares. So, kapag expense, ito na lang Itong account na lang na to.